Sziasztok! Trunk Tomi Double T vagyok. 2025 novemberében is visszatérünk. Hamarosan kaphatóak a jegyek a ventiket.hu-n, addig is fogadjátok szeretettel a beszélgetésünket Chase-zel, ahol első budapesti coinflipjét és személyes történetét is megismerhetitek. Sziasztok, én Trunk Tomi Double T vagyok, és itt vagyunk újra a Sneakerness Budapesten, most már 2024-ben. Örülök, hogy velünk tartotok, és idén is megtettem mindent, hogy a legizgalmasabb nemzetközi vendégeket hozhassam el ide Budapestre nektek. Úgyhogy itt van velünk Chase, a Culture Kicks-től, a srác, akit mindannyian ismerhettek TikTokról, coinflipelésből, és vele fogunk beszélgetni. Chase! Heads!
Oh, you got it!
Oh, I got it! That's it. Let's
How you doing, bro?
Welcome to Budapest, bro.
I'm happy to be here. What's going on?
Can I show you around?
Absolutely. Let's
Amazing.
do it.
Amazing. Oh, let's see. First of all, let's show
Yes,
the
sir.
sneakers, man.
Oh, yes.
This is amazing. I think this is an amazing first topic because you already just launched your first sneaker.
Yes, we released these September 1st on culturekicks.shop.
Nice.
Almost sold out. We made 2,000 pairs.
Oh, wow.
We've sold over 1,800 of those pairs already.
That's incredible.
But this is the Culture Glider one. So it's the first
Can people
ever.
buy them here, or is it only online?
Only on our website, culturekicks.shop. But sizes are so limited now. It's like size 8 men's and 8.5 men's right now. Yeah.
That's crazy.
All the big sizes sold out. But yeah,
I
this
would
is
say,
it.
let's like circle back on your whole journey. Let's
For
talk
sure,
about
bro.
everything. And I would love to walk you through the venue here and
Yeah.
just show you what is going on here in Hungary, what sneakers that people are
Sneakerness.
flipping here.
I'm excited.
I'm excited that you're here. I mean, first of all, how was your first impression of Hungary? Did you expect like an energized sneaker culture to be here in Hungary?
Absolutely not. Just looking at this place, it's insane. You see all the sneakerheads around here, all the shoes, probably over what, 200, 300 vendors?
Yes.
And
yes.
thousands of shoes. When I first got here, obviously I didn't know that this was what it was gonna be like, but now that I'm here, I see that there's a ton of sneakerheads, so I'm super excited to potentially be cashing out today.
Oh yeah, so you're gonna be buying sneakers, right?
I'll be buying shoes all day.
That's
24/7, that's how we do it.
That's how we do it. All right, let's check out some sneakers here. Let's see what we got here. I would be super curious what you think about, I mean, how is, you know what I'm wondering, how is the hype around Air Max Pluses and like these TNs in the States? Is it zero? Is
Zero
this
hype.
really just a Euro thing?
That's 100%
because
a Euro
we love
thing.
these here.
I know, I heard the trainers.
We heavily love these.
Yes. Every
Yeah.
time I've been around the country internationally, the trainers, it seems like, have been one of the best sellers. But
Wow.
in the US, we're New Balance,
Uh-huh.
Asics, those type of shoes. So
Okay, so if
people
someone,
aren't really
if
buying
someone,
that.
if someone is bringing this over to your table, are you just saying no? Or are you buying really everything?
I'll buy it. It probably won't be for, what is that, 45?
46,000 forints. That's about $110.
USD, I'm probably buying something like this for around 50 to 60 USD.
Oh, wow. You got some connections there. That's
Flipping it
crazy.
for maybe 80, 100.
Okay. Wow. Wow. Amazing. This is Schmutzy Sneakers, by the way. Shout out to the guys. Amazing people. Big shout out to them.
How you doing, guys?
All right. You know what I was wondering? How much of your, I mean, obviously you started out as an entrepreneur, as a businessman in sneakers. You were flipping sneakers.
Yes.
How much did your, let's say, business decision making change over the years now that you're also buying sneakers, of course, also for the content?
Oh, yeah.
Are you still able to actually buy sneakers in a way that you're still able to think that you're going to be able to sell that for more? Or are you strictly focusing on content now and to get something that's exciting and funny? And even if you make a loss in that shoe, maybe you get that back in content and you got it.
Yeah, no, that's a great question. Obviously, with content creation, you're gonna take some losses. You see the big coin flips, I'm losing like thousands of dollars sometimes on those coin flips. So yes, we definitely have been focusing more now on the content side of the business ever since we started to, you know, really get traction on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. We realized how much of an importance that was for our business. But yeah, I would say like since the beginning, I 100% adapted, but at the same time, we're still buying the shoes to try to make a profit. And I also do buy shoes all the time that are off camera where I'm making profit and able to sell it to our customers.
I mean, obviously there's one side of your business that the people see.
Yes.
That's really loud, and then there's the other side that's probably more quiet that actually makes you cash out.
That's true. A lot of it sometimes comes with clothing. So merchandise that we're buying from other vendors around the world when it comes to Nike, the essentials, everything, you name it. Supreme, all that stuff. And then also our own product, our own merch.
let's talk a sneaker that is the opposite of the Air Max Plus.
Yes.
Super hyped in the States, not that hyped in Europe, but amazing pairs.
I was gonna say the Kobe's.
The Kobe's.
Yeah, reverse Grinches.
Reverse Grinches and the Mambasitas.
Mambasitas. These shoes in the US, people die for. They love them because they're playing basketball. You guys don't really play basketball as much out here.
What's like a price? Mennyire adjátok, srácok, a Kobe-kat? 140K? Az mindkettő? So that's like, segítsen valaki, $400? Kicsit kevesebb. Okay, so he's selling these for like $350 to $400. What would someone be paying in the US for these?
I mean, it depends. Like if you're going to a resale store, you're probably paying around that $300-400. For me to be able to buy it now, gotta do a little bit under because I gotta again make a profit. But this is a heavy hitter as well. I mean, this shoe is going for like 500 USD.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, 500, 600 USD.
That's amazing to see. So I have to ask the question that I think everyone is dying to know. People see the incredible stunts that you do. You do coin flips for $0 to 30,000.
There you go.
Okay, we make a coin flip here.
I love it. I love it. What's the best? What's the best price here?
I'll take the. Gyere hozzám közel, rajtam a mikrofon. Mondd hozzám közel a dolgokat.
Okay, what do you want?
Átállunk így.
I want whatever the best price. What are you ready to sell? What are you ready to let go of?
Let's play with small, okay? With the small.
Whatever, I don't care.
Okay, taxi.
The OG brick right here.
60K.
60K, what is that?
Okay, that's like 100. Oh my God, I wasn't prepared for some math in the morning.
Do some math for me, I don't know either. Because it's like what, 370 forint for every $1?
135
in euros. In euros, that's like 135 euros.
Or zero?
Zero.
Wow, that's actually, that's serious.
Let's play.
Let's play. I'm down.
We got a coin flip. We got the first coin flip of the event, ladies and gentlemen.
The taxi, zero. I really can't say no to zero flips. Like, I might get it for free. So, 150 bucks, whatever. You want me to flip it?
Yeah.
You call
Who's
it?
calling? You calling it?
All right. What's heads? What's tails?
This is the tails.
This is tails.
Yeah,
this is heads.
Head, yeah.
And that's heads.
The Hungarian. This is the what's in the flag. It's like the icon of Hungary.
This is the Hungarian flag. Got you. How much is this worth?
This is 740.
Nothing.
This is like 0.0 something dollars. Like.
All right. Well, here we go. We'll flip it in the air. Call it in the air.
Head.
He calls heads.
Oh, he calls heads. He calls heads. What is it gonna be?
Yes! Heads!
Yeah!
Oh! First L of the day.
That's right.
So what, 60K?
Okay. Yeah. I box it.
Box it up.
60-ban is stíl volt.
Jó, ez igaz. Jó erret adott a bro. Egy shoutout az üzletnek.
Two cells.
Sell. Insta micsoda, kiírjuk.
Mi az instátok?
Look at him, he's super excited. All
Alsóban áll.
right, you ready?
Yeah.
That's what, 20?
20,
40, 60?
Thank you.
Chase, bless
Because you came up to me the first deal ever.
Wow,
80K, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Look at that.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Köszönöm szépen, bro.
Köszi szépen. Sziasztok.
Now I got myself a pair of bricks, I'm gonna have to figure out how to sell these.
Forduljuk meg. So I was gonna ask a question, and you kind of answered it, I think. But we just saw that happen live. That was completely legit. That was not scripted, nothing like that. But the question that people are dying to ask, we see coin flips for 0 to 30K, but with dollars. Is everything you do non-scripted, legit, and do you pull off the deals?
Every single thing that we do is 100% real, authentic. I've realized that if it is not authentic, people read through that and you're not gonna get the type of content and the engagement that you usually would see. So we keep everything 100% authentic and real. And that's just how it's been since day one. We're just willing to take those crazy risks because I know what it will do for the content, and it's gotten us to where we are at right now.
Okay, we've been hanging out for 2 days now. I obviously don't know you that well, but what I really know is you're a very humble, nice, kind person.
Thank you.
And what I'm wondering, for example, let's say you do a coin flip, 0 to 30K, and you win it, and you get the shoe for free, and there's a guy, basically, maybe on the verge of I don't know, maybe that's the question for him if he I don't know, if he can buy a new flat, or
If he
doesn't
really
have a
needed that
rent,
money, yeah, if he needed that money.
That he really needed that money. How do you deal with that mentally? Because I can tell you're a guy, you're a stone cold businessman, but at the same time you're very
emotional in that sense, like
and lots of emotions. So how do you deal with those wins emotionally?
No, yeah, absolutely. I think like sometimes you guys don't see it off camera, right? Like the guy who lost the 0 to 30K flip, like at the end of it, after I'm excited and everything, we cut the cameras, but I ended up giving him like $5,000 for some of the shoes, like $2,000 on some Yeezys. So at the end of it, he didn't truly lose it all, but for the camera's sake, for everything, for our content, boom, 0 30K. I won, but then generously, I'm not gonna do that on camera most of the time.
Let's look at another table here. I mean, let's say if you had to, if we look at the US trends again, if you had to choose something that you think would sell well in the States, what would you be going for? What is it currently that's catching the people's eye? Is it the Force? Is it the Yeezys, the foams?
I would say everything on this table, what could move the quickest, most likely, these Yeezy slides can move the quickest because they're cheap right now, right? And people, for some reason, they still want them. Not for some reason, they want them. And then these Jordan 4 Pine Greens. This is a fast mover, and it's also pretty expensive too. People are willing to spend like $500, $600 on this pair of shoes. Because I think it was potentially shoe of the year last year. So with that hype around it, people are more willing to pay that top dollar. But I would say the 4s, the Yeezy slides, and again, this is what people get caught up on. It depends on the price of the shoe. Like if it is competitive, if the market is saying it is worth something and you can competitively offer that price and have that price for sale, then it'll move. It's just simple, it's just like that. But people get caught up on that. They get, oh, I have $150 into this shoe, I must sell it for more. Take your losses sometimes, reinvest your money into things that are moving very quickly, and that's how you make money, that's how you grow a business.
Do you notice now that you have, let's say, a safe financial background as well, that you're also able to do better content because of it, and it pays off more because you can take more risk? Yeah,
absolutely. When I first started doing this, I would say, I even have it documented on my YouTube. I started off reselling with $4,000 US. Oh, wow. So I have my first ever event I went to, I spent $4,000. I did a couple coin flips, I'm not gonna lie, but we weren't doing them for 0 to 10K, 10K or 30K. I was maybe doing like 10 or 20 bucks just to get the content side of things. But yeah, that's how I started, and I feel like as I was able to keep growing the business, being able to flip shoes over and over and over and over again, you build up capital, you can build up an inventory where it doesn't hurt as much if you lose $100 or maybe sometimes even $1,000, but it always does hurt after that, I would say. No matter how big you get, if you're losing freaking 5, 10K, that's gonna hurt. That's a nice little chunk of change right there.
We got some Timbs over here, which is pretty.
Oh, there we go.
It's a new hype in Europe now. But for you guys, I mean, in the States, like New York, that's like the New York style, right?
Yeah, for sure.
These
are all a little lightly used, it looks like.
But these are actually like super steals. They're like all under, I think, 50, 60 bucks. So this whole table, which is crazy.
The whole table?
I know whole table is under $100, that's for sure. Like every pair.
Yeah, no, Timbs, I mean, they're just a staple in, especially the New York streetwear side of things, but just New York culture in general. Timbs are just a staple, but I would say I only usually wear Timbs around the winter time. If it starts snowing, then I'll start wearing Timbs, but for the most part, they're uncomfortable.
They're
not that comfortable.
That's true. All right, I think we should check out this booth because they got some good pairs here. Says pre-sale.
How we doing? What's going on, bro?
You're from Romania?
Romania, Chase, nice to meet you.
All the way to Budapest? Yes. What is the craziest pair you could show us right now? Oh, we got
3 Air
Yeezys right there. Let's see that.
The Air Yeezys.
All 3 in one. That's crazy.
What's your favorite?
My favorite? So honestly, color-wise, and this was actually, I had like this dream last year. If I manage to make Sneakerness Budapest happen, like if I see it's gonna be successful, I'm gonna get myself a pair and I wanna open the event in this shoe. And when I saw that it was working out, I was hunting the steals and I got a pair from a German collector.
So you got one?
And yes, I have it in my collection.
A Grail?
Yeah, this was the Grail for me.
Damn. Have you worn it?
Yeah, yeah. I worn it like the
Nice.
whole day here during the event. I mean,
Oh, so you wore it last year?
yes, exactly.
What do you got on feet today?
Oh, today, actually, you know what?
This
This
is
is
light.
crazy. This is so funny. These are just some off-white Vapor Maxes because this morning I was in such a hurry. I just forgot to really put on something
Any
crazy.
sort of fit?
You know, the thing is, when I go to a sneaker event, I love to think about what shoe I'm wearing, but now that I'm organizing it, I don't have time to think about what shoe I should be wearing. So
Yeah.
now is the time I should
I
be
feel your
thinking
pain,
about
bro.
it,
Yeah, these are all a staple. They're iconic in the sneaker culture.
but what's your favorite of the three?
It's just so hard to not say this one.
It's
It's
true.
so
I
hard
mean,
not
this
to
is
say
the
the Red
icon.
October, bro.
This is the
It's just an
the
eye
rarest,
catcher.
yeah.
When everyone sees this shoe, they know exactly what it is.
right, right. It's true.
I don't care if you're a sneakerhead or not a sneakerhead. This is like gonna catch your eye.
That's true. Oh, we got also an amazing pair of artifacts here. I love this concept. And then also some
Cause?
Force. Yeah.
Those are
And
one of my
also
favorites
some-
right there,
oh,
the
yeah?
Dornbecker Force.
This is interesting. See, the Dornbecker hype is not that big in Europe.
Really?
Yeah, that's interesting but I think this is a beautiful pair. Beautiful, beautiful pair. Very rare, very hard to find.
This was probably one of the first pairs that, like 4-figure pairs that I bought.
Oh, really?
Like 2 years ago, I remember I spent like what, 3K on one?
Oh, that's
2.5K,
crazy.
and we ended up selling it for like 4K, but
Wow.
it was one of the first shoes I invested like over
Yeah.
4 digits
That's
on.
amazing. All right, let's move out here and you get key. I think let's go up and then slowly.
I see some
we'll go-
Travis's too. Is the Travis hype real in
Oh, the
Hungary?
Travis hype is massive in
Y'all
Hungary.
fiends for the
Yes.
Travis?
Yeah, I mean, people are going crazy for the Travises. I would say that's like the most hyped sneaker right now. You know what? You know what you just made me realize? I mean, we see you flipping shoes, we see you buying shoes,
Yeah.
but we very rarely see your collection. And I'm actually very interested. Do you still have this like real classic sneakerhead passion for pairs, like for personal wear
Yeah.
at this point? And what is the craziest pair you have in your collection?
All right, I'll say this. As my time in the sneaker world has changed and evolved, like being in business and doing this 24/7,
Yes.
I am not as excited for every single release.
Yes.
Now, when something comes out that is crazy and that is breaking the internet, I'm attracted to it again, and that hype beast,
Yeah.
mentality comes back out.
Yeah.
But yeah, my sneaker collection, I got around. I'm gonna do a YouTube video on it, so stay tuned for that. Culture Kicks YouTube.
You gotta check that out.
I'm gonna do a sneaker collection vid. My best, or like one of my grails, I would say, is the Off-White Force. Absolutely
Off-White
love that
Force,
shoe.
wow.
I wear that shoe all the time. And shout out to Virgil, one of the best to do it.
Definitely.
And yeah, I got those shoes, and I got also a special surprise I brought today,
Oh yeah?
the Trump sneakers.
Wow. The Trump sneakers. That is crazy.
Yeah.
Just yesterday? Day before? Yesterday. Wow, it felt like ages ago that we were in TV. Was it yesterday?
That was yesterday.
Oh my God, it feels like it was like 3 days ago.
Yeah, I know. It feels like 72
Crazy.
hours.
Exactly. No, but just yesterday, we were on Hungarian TV in ATV because Chase brought the Trump sneakers, the Friends and Family edition, 50 pairs worldwide, value of 15 to 25K and even upwards from that. And you said if Trump wins the election, it's going to go even higher.
gonna
up to
skyrocket.
$100,000. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
I know.
That's
so
crazy.
that will probably be the most expensive shoe I have in my collection.
Right, I see.
Yeah.
Well, definitely. Okay, who was the inspiration for you in this whole sneaker game at the beginning? If you look at your journey back, is it like a typical US story of you loving NBA and basketball and being
No.
passionate about it, or was it different?
I'll tell you. All right. So I'm from Philadelphia. Born and raised Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Allen Iverson
Wow,
is my
Iverson.
goat.
Okay.
Like, that's who I grew up on.
Uh-huh.
I literally would wear his jersey, bro, every single day when I was in school. I'd take it off when I got home. Actually, I wouldn't even take it off. My mom would take it off me while I was sleeping to wash it so that I could wear it the next day. So I would wear his jersey 24/7.
Oh, look at that. Oh, we got Iverson.
There we go.
Jordan neked, shout out.
My goat right here. So the answer himself. So yes,
Look at that.
Allen Iverson was a big inspiration for me. I loved basketball growing up, played basketball all the time, and his shoe, the Reebok Question Mid. I
Yeah.
don't know if you've ever heard of it, but it was the Allen Iverson shoe.
Yeah, of course.
That was the
Of course
shoe
I
that
know
got
the
me into
question.
sneakers.
Oh, wow.
And ever since then, I've been buying shoes, been in love
Amazing.
with shoes.
Amazing.
And one OG Reebok, Sean
If
Kemp.
we're talking about Reeboks.
Sean Kemp right here.
Yes, the Supersonic. And this is original. And Nézd csak a ragasztás.
Jeez.
Even like
How old are these? He's got to
Mennyi
be
idős ez a cipő most?
25 years?
Yeah, he's just saying 25. It's crazy.
Yeah, bro.
Blue is already coming up.
Pretty crazy.
Incredible.
Sean Kemp, another great basketball player, but
Hold
yeah.
up my intézés.
Allen Iverson, my goat. Thank you, brother. This is for me? Yes. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Shout out Jordan neked.
There we go.
Legkirályabb magyar.
This is OG. This looks like something
This
I
is
wore
OG
back when I was
stuff.
a youngin'.
Yes. See, you're going back to your
Nostalgia.
childhood in Budapest. Who would have thought?
I love it.
Who would have thought that?
There we go.
And just to mention your entrepreneurial journey one more time.
Yes.
So how do we have to imagine this? How did you start out? I know you were an athlete. I know
Yeah.
you went to college. I was going to ask if you went to college. You went to college. You were an
Went to
athlete.
college, went to University of Michigan.
You took a different path in the end.
Yes, I
How
did.
did that happen? We have to say, you had a very, let's say, safe and successful path ahead of you laid out,
I did.
but you took the risk with sneakers.
took the
Can you
risk.
tell more about it?
Yeah, absolutely. So I graduated from University of Michigan. I basically I had a nice job lined up, was going to eventually be a very high up person at the company I was in. And to be honest, I just didn't have that, there wasn't the passion there, right? Where something like with sports, I was able to, oh what?
No, let's just position ourselves
Oh,
with
yeah, yeah.
that background.
With sports, I was constantly competitive, being able to go and outwork everyone and see that pay off. When it came to the corporate world, I didn't get that same passion. I felt like it was more of a who can kiss enough ass to get to the top.
Right.
And when I got into sneakers and got into flipping shoes, I realized that there was no limit. Sky was the limit. If I wanted to put my head down and work 24/7 and keep flipping and keep, growing my business, I could do whatever. And now here we are, 2024. It's been about 4 years since I started reselling and 2 years full time. So I quit my job in 2022.
Wow. Chase, your story is inspiring. We're
Thank
gonna
you,
do
Tommy.
2 more panels during the event.
For
so
sure.
We're going to be able to talk about that even more. Just one last question. We're going to release this info only after the event, but
All
I'm
right.
dying to know. But just for safety reasons, of course, how much money are you actually looking to spend? Like, how much cash do you have on you in these cases? Because it's insane amount of money that you spend.
We brought like $10 million.
Wow. Wow.
10 million
Hungarian dollars. That would have been crazy, but that's
y'all.
insane.
Yeah, no. I couldn't do that much because
Come on.
I don't know how many. I don't know what. Again,
that's
when I
crazy.
first came
10
here,
million is insane.
I didn't know how many sneakerheads would be here, how
Of
many
course.
people would be at the event. So
I mean, you're buying for 2 days, so you don't
I'm
have
buying
to
for
spend-
2 days. Got to split it up.
Yes.
5 million each day. I'm like, that's about like 200 shoes I could
Yeah.
go ship home.
It's amazing.
So
Amazing.
again, I'm here for the content. I'm here to meet everybody.
I'm
and
so happy to have
shoes,
you.
at the end of the day, I can buy shoes wherever. So it's more about meeting the people here, making the connections. That's what it's all about. So
Thank you for coming, Chase.
Appreciate
Thank
it,
you for
bro.
sharing your story. Have fun buying the shoes. I'm really looking forward to seeing that. And
we'll be cashing out all day.
thanks to you. Köszi nektek, hogy néztétek ezt a videót. Chase a Karácsonyra, TikTokról tudni ismeritek, több 10 milliós kattintások. Zseniás srác, inspiráló a története, egy igazi fiatal vállalkozó. Nagy shoutout a Lounge Groupnak, végül a Sneak Peek kreatív versenynek az egyik zsűri tagja is lett Chase, ahol még állást is nyerhetetek a Seikónál vagy a Lounge Groupnál, ami hihetetlen menő. Úgyhogy Chase itt volt velünk, és nézzetek a tartalmat, amiket készítettünk közösen. Sziasztok!